new day and welcome back to Shadows to Sunshine. I'm Cherish and I am here with your first lunar reading of 2022. And this is the new moon reading. So we're excited to see what the Queen of Moon Oracle has in store for you guys. Sorry, my calendar flipped over and so yeah, no, that doesn't work. But we have the new moon cap right now. So got a lot of things to discuss. This will be a full reading. We will be using the Queen of the Moon Oracle with clarifiers from the Energy Oracle. There will not be a mudra in this reading because there will be a separate posting for mudras and meditations. So that way it will not be included at the end of this reading. This one will also not contain a pendulum swing. I'm going to do those only on the lives. So, and private readings, of course. But they will not be featured in this video. Again, welcome back. It's a brand new year. There's a lot going on. A lot of major planetary movement going on. Venus will be coming out of retrograde this month. Pluto comes out of retrograde this year. Mercury goes into retrograde. It's just a lot. And if I'm correct, we get 2 new moons this month, I do believe. I have to double check. But let's get started. Let's dive in. Your first card is Beauty. Next card is Surrender. And your final card is Patience. So I'm going to let you see the cards. This is your first card, Beauty. And with Beauty, it also, it really focuses on being sure that you're looking at things for the beauty that they are, not the beauty that you want them to be. Finding that beauty, and it just feels so weird to keep saying beauty, but it's the word, to find beauty in things that you normally wouldn't, the things you wouldn't give that attention to, the things that you would find as delays or distractions. There's a beauty in those. There's a divine timing in that. Be willing to see that silver lining per se. Your next card is Surrender. It is time for you to relinquish trying to control every situation. It is not meant for you to control. Things that are going to occur the way they are supposed to and the timing that they're supposed to. And you have to be willing to release that hold on trying to control every aspect and every single detail in your life because you can't. Like, it's not even possible. And patience. You need to embrace being patient with yourself. Failure is going to come. You will not appreciate success unless you fail. You will not be able to see that beauty. Like, patience, I just literally told somebody this a little while ago. Patience cannot be obtained without it being tested. It's just like building your muscle. You don't know if you can lift that much unless you attempt to lift that much. Now, common sense, we train before we lift to the max that we can. We build ourselves up to it, and patience is the same way. So you're going to come across things that are going to trigger you. You're going to come across things that are going to grind your gears, for lack of a better phrase. Like, those things are going to happen. It's going to be how you manage to choose to deal with those situations and recognizing that some shit just isn't worth it. And yes, I'm going to tell you now, because we're going to be doing more on YouTube. I do cuss. Okay. Typically only TikTok gets that, but like, I'm going to be here more, so you're going to get it as well. But anyway, let's get those clarifiers. Let's see what we have. And again, I'm using the Energy Oracles. These cards do read in reverse and upright. So there's that. So let's see what we have here. We have Envy upright. We have the sun upright and the door to spirit upright. Ooh. I'll let you see and see if you see what I see with these two cards. And you may not, but if you look at it, they both have 20. They're both number 20 in their decks. And like I said, this is envy. But the intuitive message that I'm getting, the grass is not greener on the other side. It's not. Find that beauty in what you have and stop concerning yourself with what you don't have. You don't have it for a reason. And it may be your own protection as to why you don't have it. It's working the way it's supposed to. Like right now, you're supposed to be cultivating the beauty of your own garden right now. Like you cannot compare your garden to someone else's at this time. You don't know what bugs they got over there. You don't know what's happening in their garden. It's time for you to find the beauty in your own and tend to that. With the sun card and surrender, just like how I was saying, relinquish control. You don't have control over when the sun rises and sets, but it does it. Like clockwork, it does it. And you know that it's going to do it. You already expect it to do it. So you're able to not feel like you need to control the sun, right? So with that being said, you need to look at the situation like the sun. It's going to rise, it's going to fall, it's going to do it in the time that it's supposed to. Let things be as they will. Understand what you truly have control over and accept those things that you don't and be at peace. Like the sun is shining, it's beautiful, like it's illuminating all the beauty in your life. Stop trying to control it. Surrender and let yourself be that spirit that you know you can be, okay? Then we have patience and the door to spirit as the clarifier for this one. And the intuitive message that is coming through for this set is it's not about being patient with other people. It's about being patient with yourself. Don't rush yourself. Don't measure yourself by somebody else. Recognize that you are in the exact moment you're supposed to be in. Your connection with spirit is where it is, and it's moving. It's moving and flowing the way it's supposed to. The energy around it is connecting you. Like, be patient with yourself. Don't expect to obtain all your manifestations in 10 days because you did a money mantra. Like, things are aligned the way they're supposed to, and you're actively doing the work, and you have to be patient with yourself. If you have a setback or you haven't continued journaling or doing your shadow work or committing to whatever self-love practice you have taken on for the new year, be patient with yourself. Like, it takes time to build those habits and to the point where they just become a daily routine in your life. So your door to spirit is, you're connected, honey. You're connected right at the frequency you need to be at. So a lot of the overall energy of this message is that stop looking for what you don't have and start appreciating what you do have, because what you have is greater than what you feel it is. Things are working behind the scenes for you. Like, this year is going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of work, but the benefits that you're going to reap are going to be astronomical. You're going to be able to look back and say, you know what, like, I'm doing pretty good. Like, okay, I'm crushing, I'm killing it. And that's exactly what you want to do. Like, if what you're wanting from the universe is fame on the level of, like, these influencers, by all means, honey, do you. But recognize that your path and your journey is not going to look like theirs. It's not. There's going to be a way that you move in your gifts and operate what you have that is going to be unique to you. And it's going to bring you what you're supposed to have. Sometimes we want it and it seems great, but we don't know what all truly we have to sacrifice to be able to maintain that. And in not knowing that, how can you be prepared for it? You cannot attach yourself to an outcome. Allow yourself to exist and have your human experience. It may not look like what you wanted it to look like, but trust that the universe is working with you right now for you to have everything that you need and for your dreams to manifest. Focus on that instead of what everybody else has, and I promise you it's going to work out. And that was your new moon January 2nd lunar reading. Again, we use the Queen of the Moon Oracle and the Energy Oracle for clarifiers. I will be back with the weekly Oracle reading, and I will see you guys tomorrow for